Welcome back to the Fire Emblem 4 playthrough, and I'll kind of apologise to all of you here. This part is basically all fighting Gandalf. But there are a couple of interesting conversations. Specifically, Midale and Azel get conversations with him. I'm going to try and record every boss conversation I can. I might even make a montage of them if I get time, because of course some bosses have multiple characters they have conversations with, and a couple of them, particularly those in the second chapter, are actually a bit suicidal, because the person who has a conversation with the boss is rather weak at the time, but more on that later. Also, you want to be sure to position your characters up in that forest area, because you'll need to rush the area once you've captured this castle, because, of course, you'll have another attack on your hands. The last one for this chapter, actually. Also, you want Lex to be as far up there as possible, because there's a special event with him that you will want to get, because it turns him from somewhat decent into very, 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 very good. Gandalf really stands no chance against Aira. I think it's best to abuse on him for experience, because she does need it. Don't worry, he's not going to be smashing up that village for long. So, let's go and rescue it. Again, you might be wondering why I'm getting Finn so many kills, especially since he's not going to be with us for all of this part, but you will see why in a little while. A very long while, actually, but it will pay off. Now, this is very, very, very important story info. You can probably tell that because the music just changed. You probably won't understand the first part of it at all. Yeah, this bit. This doesn't really make much sense at this point. It'll all come together in a few moments. But this is basically the centre of all the events that happen after you capture this next castle. And for most of the game, actually. So be sure to remember Sigun. If that's how you pronounce her name. I wonder where that child is now. It's pretty obvious that's going to become significant. Right, now Azel. Right, now please hold still while I burn you. Ugh. Please don't let this be another Gerard situation. Good. That wasn't too good, but at least we have Edain to heal him. And Ethelyn. I mean, I've just been actually playing a bit of the next chapter, and Ethelyn really does start to fall behind stat-wise due to her very bad growths. I want to have Edain in reserve to heal in case something bad happens. Oh, she got magic despite being a non-magic user. That's actually virtually useless, but like Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, there are a couple of magic-based weapons. Actually, 3. but a couple of them are pretty well hidden. No, it's actually 4 magic weapons, but not like you really care about that kind of detail. And yes, Lex needs to go up there for an event. You should have Kuan there because he's going to be useful as a wall. And I'm getting Noish to go up there because he's starting to fall behind Alec. But to be honest, it's around this point, mainly around Chapter 2, Noish and Alec start to lose a lot of their usefulness. Because, well, the basic premise is Noish is strong and Alec can double attack. However, now that you've got people like Ira, who are both strong and can double attack, yeah, they're starting to lose a bit of their usefulness. And those people who are strong and have pursuit, they just keep coming. Trust me. And I mean, sure, Noish and Alec are mounted, but I mean, later on we're going to get mounted characters who have pursuit and can double attack. And that's the reason why you keep a healer in reserve, in case that happens. Can't afford to take any chances with a game that only uses one random number. Yeah, and get Finn and Alec back. The first time I played the chapter, I used Sigurd to rescue that village, and, well, I really regretted it after I had to get him to go all the way back and capture the castle. Seems like Gundolf wants to kamikaze himself against Ira. Come on, Astra! Oh, didn't really need it anyway. Another generic death pose. Now I think about it, most of the boss death quotes in this game are very generic. And we obtain skill. Actually, it's kind of annoying because I didn't want Ira to get that.